We're 4 minutes into the first quarter, so things are going along here. We'll stay with you until the league goes away or goes off and comes back. Now we're coming back up. Still 5-0 turnover Valley. See some of our starting lineups here. Brought to you by Stubbs. Sports fans, when you're traveling, you need one stop that has it all. On I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubbs. And 2 by Lexi Meyer. And now a foul is called on Fort Morgan. That's going to be on Lauren Swetzik. That will be her first, team second. Let me see. You can see who the starters were. The normal starters for the Mustangs. Into the game right now for the Mustangs, though, is Kiera Jimenez. Not sure who she came in for. Came in for Charlotte Marquez. First on Taylor. Free throw is up and good. See that is number 13. No, number 13. See who that is. 7-1 Fort Morgan. Next one is up and no good. Then be rebounded by Taylor. Trying to see who that was shooting. That might have been number 11. So 7-1 Fort Morgan as we play here early on in the quarter. 3:27 left in the first quarter. Turnover by the Mustangs. Mustangs come into this game. Mustangs come in 9-9, 3-5, and they have 35.2 points a game, giving up 38.3. Valley comes in at 2-16, 0-8 in the league, 17.6 points a game, giving up 47.5. Valley ball far side, we get it into Montoya. The free throw line ball is going to be stolen by the Mustangs, and trying to save it was Meyer, but they ended up losing it the other end. Not a good pass. Mustangs with full court pressure, kind of a 2-2-1 zone defense into the hands of Montoya, and they're going to throw it out of bounds at the far end off of the hands of Jasmine Frias. Mustangs will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Lauren Swetzik to throw it in. She gets it into Meyer. A 3 from the corner. That is off the rim. No good. Can be rebounded underneath. Put back up and in. And that is going to be Kiera Jimenez. 9-1. And Valley throws it away. Baseball type pass and over the head of everybody and out of bounds. Charlotte Marquez back into the game. Lauren Swetzik down the right side, going to give it back up to Marquez at the free throw line to Taylor. Back to Marquez over on the far side to Lexi Meyer. Ball is going to be tipped and taken away by Valley. 3 turnovers by the Mustangs unofficially. Ball tipped away, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Valley to Sydney Bruce. Shot from the far side is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and taken away by Kiera Jimenez. Quickly down court to Marquez. Jimenez going to be up and good. Kiera Jimenez back-to-back buckets. 11-1 Fort Morgan. Initially they said it was off of the Vikings out of bounds, but it was overruled. So the Vikings will inbounds right baseline of their basket. Ryan Litfin. Yelena Ramirez into the game for Kiera Jimenez. Bounce pass in and nice. Oh, that was a quick jump. Lauren Swetsy ripped it out of her hands. They end up calling a tie-up. But the possession will be to the Valley Vikings. So 11-1, a minute 38 to go here in quarter number one. Had a little technical difficulties, but seems to be straightened up right at the point. Over on the far side to Bruce into the lane, and that's going to be intercepted by Richards. Shot at the far end is no good, going to be rebounded by the Vikings. Over on the near side to Montoya. She's going to drive it in. Layup is going to be up and no good. Tipped around and taken by Richards once again. Richards off to Meyer from the side, up and no good. Going to be rebounded and finally taken away by Marquez. Taylor's little jumper in and out. Going to be rebounded by Yelena Ramirez, and that does not go in. It's going to be saved at the far end, and see if they're going to call a foul, or if they're going to see if that's going to be a foul on Valley as they were fighting for it on the far side, and it will be a foul on Litman. Mustangs will inbounds mid-front court. Taylor into the corner, back to Marquez on the left wing, being guarded by Litman. Little jumper was up and no good, and a foul is going to be called on Valley. And that is going to be Addison Dudley, be her first. So Marquez will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw, rolls in, catches the front of the rim, and goes in. Charlotte on the year is shooting at 44%. Steps to the line to shoot number two, up and rolls around and goes in once again for Marquez. 30 seconds left here, opening quarter. 15-1 Mustangs. Shot on this near side is going to be short, rebounded by Ava Taylor. Have her for two, but might have missed a couple early on. That is going to be intercepted pass on the near side. Down to 10 seconds here, opening quarter, 15-1 Lady Mustangs. 5 seconds. See if they're going to call it travel on Valley on the head fake by Aubrey Montoya. So they're going to inbounds far side with 3.1 seconds. Get it into Marquez. Three straight away, and that's going to come up short. But a good quarter for the Lady Mustangs as we will go to quarter number two with Mustangs up 15-1 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brad Nickelback here at Valley High School. The Lady Mustangs leading at 15-1 as we start quarter number two. Marquez baseline, Jimenez. And they're going to call a tie-up on the baseline, and that will be to the Valley Vikings. As they get it up into the front court. Nice job there by Charlotte Marquez. She did intercept it, then it was knocked out by Valley. So unofficially 8 turnovers by the Vikings. Far side to Marquez. Up top to Svetsik. There on the near side to Richards. Far side to Marquez, skip pass. Richards drives it down. She's going to pick it back out, and that ball is going to be turned over on the errant pass. They're going to call a jump on that one, so that should be possession to the Mustangs. Sweatzik into the front court. Off to Richards out on the high right wing. Over on the far side to Sweatzik. She's going to drive it and give it off to Marquez. Into the lane to Ramirez. Bounce pass to Sweatzik off the back rim and no good. Going to be run down in the corner, but it's going to go out of bounds off of the Mustangs. So Valley with possession as the Mustangs lead at 15-1. Into the hands of Litfin. We'll see if they get it across the 10 seconds. They do. Over to Montoya. That shot is going to come up short, but it's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. And that will be on Charlotte Marquez. See, that is, looks like number 11. That's going to be Aubrey Montoya. First free throw is off the side and no good. Montoya is the responsible for the 1 point for the Valley Vikings here from the first quarter. And that one is off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Kiera Jimenez. Into the hands of Richards in the corner. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Sweatzik, down the far side to Marquez. Skip pass to Richie. She's going to drive it down. Shot is going to be air ball, but picked up and by Ramirez, but her shot was no good. Off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. (15-1) would get into the hands of Jasmine Frias. I believe she is their leading scorer. That shot is going to come up well short into the hands of Melina Richards. Sweatzik drives it into the lane, picks it up. Jimenez is going to be fouled on her shot. Jasmine Frias leads the Vikings with 6.3 points a game. They only average 17.6. So going to the free throw line will be Kiera Jimenez. Free throw is up and no good. Ava Taylor, Brooklyn Coffin will come in for the Mustangs. That first quarter was brought to you by Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Next free throw off back rim and once again, and this time it's going to be run down in the corner by Coffin. Skip pass to Richard. Now to Taylor. Little turnaround is going to be off the back rim and no good. Rebounded by Jimenez once again. And that foul was on the floor, not a shooting foul. 2 fouls on Fort Morgan, 1 on the Vikings here in quarter number 2. Up top to Richards. Sweatzik loses it for a minute, gets it back, and then she is going to be fouled on the floor, and that will go against Aubrey Montoya. That is her first. Mustangs the inbounds far side, just in the front court. On the far side to Coffin. To Taylor. Taylor at the, they're going to call her for the travel, but it's just like a layup. I thought you would get 2 steps, but apparently not. So it'll be turnover number 8 for the Mustangs. 15-1, 5:23 to go. Nobody has scored here in this second quarter. Richards knocks it out of bounds. Vikings will retain possession. Frias to inbounds. Looks, she finally gets it off to Sydney Bruce. Into the corner. That shot is going to be up by Litvin, and it will be off of the Mustangs. So Valley will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Look, they can get it in to Frias. Shot is going to be up and good for Jasmine Frias. Quickly down court to Kiera Jimenez. Swetzik loses it out of bounds, so turnover Mustangs. Into the hands of Montoya. Mustangs the Mustangs with the steal. And then they give it right back. A lot of pressure here by the Lady Mustangs. Litvin gets it into the front court, off to Dudley. Into the corner to Frias. 4:31 to go here, 15-3 Lady Mustangs. They've got to score here in this second quarter. Nice, I thought it was going to be a takeaway, but the Mustangs with a block shot, and that shot is finally going to go up and in. I think that was Ryan Litvin with the shot. Down to Brooklyn Coffin. Layup is going to be up and no good. No foul call, but the rebound is going to be put back up and in by Kiera Jimenez. And then a timeout is going to be taken by the Valley Vikings. This second quarter is brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. Buckeye Welding Supply. You have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. So unofficially 10 turnovers on the Mustangs, 10 also on the Valley Vikings. Boys game will follow this game, approximately 7 o'clock. Valley to inbounds far end as they get it in to Montoya. Now on the near side to Bruce. Mustangs still with full court pressure. Valley finally gets it up into the front court. Now a shot is going to be up, and that three is going to be up and good by Litvin. That is going to be a three. Bounce pass to Taylor over on the far side to Coffin. Now to Richards. Richards going to drive it in. Layup is going to be up and no good, but she was all on the shot. So Melina Richards will go to the line to shoot two. And that is on Addison Dudley. So Melina Richards will go to the line to shoot two. Richards' first shot is off the front of the rim and no good. She's averaging just 38% from the free throw line, 17 of 45. 3:27 left here in the opening half. 15-8 Mustangs. Make that 16-8. Second free throw is up and good for Richards. Frias baseball pass. Shot is going to be up, and that's going to be in for Litvin. She got behind the pressure defense and found the bucket. No, they didn't put the score up. It should be 16. Shot is going to be up and no good. A foul was called on the shot. Jasmine Frias with her first. That will send Kiera Jimenez back to the line to shoot two. Should be 16. It should be 1 point up there, I believe. They're checking now at the scorer's table. Free throw is up and good for Jimenez. There we go. They got the point up there now. I'm going to have to go and check. I've only got 13 points anyway, or had 13 points. So we'll have to see what the score is here. They did call a timeout. So I guess they called a timeout to try to get things straightened up here at the scorer's table. I thought I'd got all the baskets in the first quarter, but I only came up with 13 points. But we'll go down at halftime and check the scoring. Now it's 17. Okay. Got things straightened up now. Kiera Jimenez will go back to the line to shoot her second free throw. Because Melina Richards had hit the one, and that should have made it 16, and Kiera Jimenez hit her first. They're still checking numbers at the scorer's table. We're going to get a couple of officials over here and get this checked out. B&B Appliance, with over 30 years of experience, B&B Appliance can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Yeah, they're going to check it at halftime. That I could hear. Jamie Stringham, the head coach of the Lady Mustangs. Jeff Taylor and Lance Farmer, assistant coaches. Free throw is up and good for Jimenez. 8 points on the night for Jimenez, 18-11 currently. We'll go down and check things at halftime. And the foul's going to be called on the Mustangs. We'll see if that's on Taylor. That is the second on Taylor. Bruce on the near side to Montoya, and they're going to call Montoya for the travel. Turnover number 11 unofficially. 2:53 to go here, opening half. Mustangs up 7, 18-11. Sweatzik on the near side, over to Brooklyn Coffin. Ball tipped away from her as she runs it down. Bounce pass to Richards. That ball is going to be tipped, but Sweatzik with it. Taylor at the free throw line. Coffin underneath to Jimenez, and then her pass back out is going to be over the head of Brooklyn Coffin. Out of bounds. So 2:35 to go. And Valley yet to get it in front court. That is going to be stolen by Coffin. Layup is going to be up and no good by Sweatzik, but she is going to be fouled, and that looks like that is going to be on Sydney Bruce. So Lauren Sweatzik will go back to the line. Well, this will be actually her first trip to the free throw line. Up and good by Lauren Sweatzik. What are we doing? Now what are they checking? They said they were going to check it at halftime, so I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what they're checking. If they're checking points, if they want, I'm not sure. Just they do have the second period up there. I know that's right. 5 team fouls on the Mustangs in the second quarter. 5 on the Valley Vikings, 2 on the Mustangs. Officials are talking to their bookkeeper, I think, for Valley. Anyway, the Mustangs with this game tonight, and then they will finish up the regular season next Tuesday at Sterling. And that will be a 5:30 tip for the girls in Sterling, and the boys would follow after that at 7 in Sterling. That will be the last regular season game, and then the Patriot League tournament will start the following. The Patriot League tournament will start the following. 4 weeks. 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 4 bracket. I'm still not sure what went on with that one. But anyway, Lauren Swetzig back to the line to shoot her second free throw. Free throw is up, around, no good. Rebounded by Frias. Maybe they've got it out of bounds on the far side through the hands of Montoya. They may actually have it right now. To one end of the I only had 13, so we'll see if they check at halftime. That shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Montoya, and she is going to travel before she gets the shot off. So I believe it might be correct now, 19-11. We'll go check things out at halftime. Meyer back into the game for the Mustangs. Charlotte Marquez. The ball is going to be stolen by Frias. Into the front court is Montoya. And that shot is going to be up and good by Sydney Bruce. Her first bucket of the night, 19-13. Only a 3-point or a 6-point lead here for the Mustangs. Swetzig to Taylor. Underneath to Meyer. Shot up and good. Lexi Meyer at the bucket. 4 points on the night for Meyer. Ball is going to be stolen in the backcourt by Lexi. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but she is going to be fouled, knocked to the floor. And that will be on Jasmine Frias. That will be her second. So Meyer on the year is shooting at 63%. Free throw is up and no good. 109 left here in quarter number 2. Lake Mustangs lead at 21-13. Still 21-13. Ball is going to be rebounded by Dudley. As Montoya quickly down court. Off to Frias. Frias for a 3, and that is going to be off the backboard, rebounded by Taylor. Swetzig to Meyer. Meyer's going to drive it in, pick the back out to Swetzig. Swetzig 3 is going to be backboard only. Rebounded by Jimenez, and then she loses it. Mustangs with the steal. Far side to Swetzig. Gets it back out to Meyer up top. Now to Brooklyn Gonzalez, who is into the game for the Mustangs. Lexi Meyer at the free throw line. Little jumper in the lane is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded after she gets up off the floor to Meyer. Brooklyn Gonzalez with the 3 or the 2 up and no good. 5 seconds. That shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Swetzig. And that is how the first half will come to an end. 21-13 in favor of the Mustangs. We will take a 3-minute break. I'll go check a score, and we will go to halftime with the Mustangs leading at 21-13 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Valley High School. The Mustangs lead it by a count of 21-13. I had to go back down and check a score for Valley. I only had them as 12, but they said there was a free throw that should have been given to Sydney Bruce, so that's what we're going with. We gave her an extra free throw, so Mustangs lead at 21-13. Mustangs led at 15. Actually, that should have been 13-1 at the end of the first quarter. And now lead it by a count of 21-13. A little more extra shooting going on out here for the girls before the second half starts. As far as league standings are concerned, Sterling is number 1 with 7-1 in the league. University is second. They are also 7-1. Eaton is third at 5-3. Fort Morgan is 3-5 and fourth. Weld Central is in fifth place at 2-6, and Valley is 0-8, 2-16 overall. As far as CHSAA standings for the teams in the league, University now is number 1. Sterling is sitting at number 4. 13 is Eaton. Fort Morgan is at 30. Weld Central is at 38, and Valley is at 44. So we're about ready to get this show on the road here for the second half. The Valley Vikings with possession. With Sydney Bruce, he gets it off to Frias, and Frias back to Dudley, and immediately turns it over to the Mustangs. Sutsik to Taylor in the middle, and her pass is going to be taken away. Not a good pass by Ava Taylor. Over on the far side to Frias, way out high on the left wing. Being guarded over there by Kira Jimenez, excuse me. Montoya drives it down that right side. She's going to take it up, and nothing called. Frias with the putback, and no good. Frias with the rebound. Shot was no good. Then Ava Taylor came down with a rebound. Brooklyn Coffin over on the far side to Lexi Meyer. Up top to Swetzik. And bad pass, but the Mustangs come down with it. Taylor back to Coffin in the corner, and that's going to be off to the right. It's going to be rebounded, knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs. So the Vikings with possession, no pressure by the Mustangs as they lead it by 8, 21-13. Into the hands of Montoya, and in and out of the hands of Frias, but the Vikings will retain possession. Frias once again way out past the three-point line left wing. Now underneath to Aguilar. Looks like they're going to have wholesale substitutions. The coaches must not be happy with the way these starters are. Well, that's Taylor. That's going to be her third. To the line is going to be Catherine Arona Aguilar. Her first free throw is up and no good. Wholesale changes here for the Mustangs. So Brooklyn Gonzalez, Melina Richards, Charlotte Marquez, Yelena Ramirez, I said that I think. Melina Richards, Charlotte Marquez, Kaylee Blake, and Brooklyn Gonzalez on the floor for the Mustangs. Free throw is in and out, going to be rebounded by Ramirez. Brooklyn Gonzalez, the freshman on the far side to Yelena Ramirez, into the lane, back to Marquez in the corner. That is going to be up and no good. Should be off of, it is going to be off of Valley and out of bounds. So Mustangs will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Blake triggered in, gets it into Richards. Richards dribbles it up, gives it off to Gonzalez. She's going to take it up to the top. Far side to Marquez. She's going to dribble it down into the corner. Bounce pass into Ramirez. Shot is going to be blocked, and that should be off Valley and out of bounds. Mustangs will inbounds, right baseline of their basket. Kaylee Blake to trigger it in for the Mustangs. 21-13. No scoring yet here in quarter number 3. Just under 6 minutes. Marquez to Blake in the corner, back to Marquez, now to Ramirez, back up to Gonzalez on the near side to Richards. She's going to drive it down. She's going to give it off to Melina, to Yelena Ramirez, excuse me, and she passes it to Blake, and then Blake is going to be fouled on the shot. It's going to be on Frias. That will be her third. So Kaylee Blake will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and nothing but the bottom of the net for Kaylee. 44%. She's only shot 9 times. She was 4 of 9. Now it's 22-13, 5:40 to go. Catches the front rim and falls in. 2 points on the night for the sophomore, Kaylee Blake. Montoya picks it up, back to Frias. She's going to dribble it back out top, being guarded by Yelena Ramirez. Haven't called a foul yet. That was a travel, yep. Frias was going to go someplace with it and ended up just holding on to it and traveling. So turnover number 17. Mustangs with the 10-point cushion here. We're just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Off to Marquez out at the point. She's going to dribble it out to almost half court. Make sure she doesn't step back too far. Far side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez on this side to Blake. Into the corner to Marquez. Bounce pass and to Richards. Bounce pass to Gonzalez. Her shot is going to be blocked. Going to be taken away by Marquez. Then she is going to be tied up. Mustangs will retain possession. Marquez triggered in for the Mustangs. Look, got to get it in. Got to interview Yelena Ramirez from the corner, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Dudley. Into the front court is Frias. That should have been a travel, nothing called. Shot is going to be up and good. That's going to be Litfin. (23-15). Yelena Ramirez back to Marquez, up top to Gonzalez. Near side, back up to Gonzalez. Marquez for a 3, up and off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Dudley once again. Unofficially 4 for her. 4 minutes to go, third quarter, 23-15. Into the lane, that ball is going to be tipped and taken away by the Lady Mustangs. Into the hands of Ramirez, now to Richards. She drives it down, is going to kick it out to Gonzalez. Baseball pass to Blake. Blake for a 3, up and off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Marquez, and then she ends up stepping out of bounds. Almost a steal by the Mustangs. Far side to Frias. She's going to drive it in and go up with it. Shot is going to be up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by Marquez. Unofficially 3 for her. Tipped out of Marquez's hand from behind by Litfin. So the Mustangs will inbounds just in front of their bench. Back to Marquez. Didn't shoot it, and it's going to be through the hands of Gonzalez, out of bounds. So turnover number 16. Now the Mustangs will get there. It's going to be a timeout taken by the Mustangs. I don't think they're real happy with the way things are going here. Now, this third quarter is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. Just 2 points apiece for each team here in this second half. 3:22 to go here in quarter number 3, 23-15 Lady Mustangs. So it looks like the second group, well, let's see who's all out there. We got Lauren Swetzig, Brooklyn Gonzalez, Melina Richards, Yelena Ramirez, and Kaylee Blake on the floor for the Mustangs. With 3:22 to go, third quarter, leading it by 8, 23-15. Litfin gets it into Dudley as she gets it up into the front court. And off to Frias now. Still out at the three-point line on the left side, being guarded out there by Ramirez. Underneath, layup is going to be up and no good by Aguilar, but I believe she was fouled on the shot. That will be Brooklyn Gonzalez with the foul. Runner to shoot 2. That one is off the back rim and no good. She is 0 for 3 now from the free throw line. Kiera Jimenez back in for Yelena. Just over 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. That one is up and good. Mustangs quickly up into the front court. Ball is going to be tipped away and taken by the Vikings. Ball over on the far side. Frias with a 3, and that is going to be an air ball and out of bounds. Mustangs will take possession. Ava Taylor and Lexi Meyer back into the game for the Mustangs. Kaylee Blake and Melina Richards will take a seat. (23-16) in favor of the Mustangs. Meyer bounce pass on the far side to Gonzalez underneath. Shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by the Vikings. They get it into the hands of Bruce as she walks it up into the front court. Litfin from the far side is up and no good. Rebound is going to be up and good though by Aguilar. 23-18, only a 5-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs. Underneath to Taylor. Shot is going to be up and good. Ava Taylor at the bucket. That is her first point of the night. Under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter, 25-18 in favor of the Lady Mustangs. And there's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Gonzalez. As they had trapped Litvin in the corner, but she did come down on her arm. So Frias to inbound just in front of the Viking bench. Ball is going to be tipped away. Nice job there by Lauren Swetzik. And she is up and good with the free throw, or with the layup, excuse me. Mustangs with another steal at the far end. Taylor out high. He's going to give it off to Swetzik. A minute 22 to go, 27-18. Then the Mustangs throw it away. Sydney Bruce, the junior. Going to be through the hands of Litvin and out of bounds. Mustangs with possession. A timeout is going to be taken by the Valley Vikings. This third quarter is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. Gordon Insurance. Be prepared for everything life throws at you. Car insurance, life insurance, farm insurance, and crop insurance, all at Gordon Insurance. Visit GordonINS.com. 27-18, the Lady Mustangs back up to a 9-point lead. They've got that down to about 5. But way too many turnovers. The Mustangs with 17-23 unofficially for the Vikings. Scoring for the Mustangs, 8 points for Jimenez, 8 for Lauren Swetzik now, 2 for Ava Taylor, 2 for Charlotte Marquez, 2 for Kaylee Blake, and 4 for Lexi Meyer. So Lexi Meyer, Lauren Swetzik, Brooklyn Coffin, Kiera Jimenez, and Ava Taylor on the floor for the Mustangs here at the last 1:10 of quarter number 3. Yeah, Swetzik Brings it up into the front court. Lexi Meyer on the far side underneath the Kiera Jimenez. Going to be knocked out of bounds on the far side by Dudley of Valley. Mustangs to inbounds. Far side, front court into Meyer. Back off to Swetzik. This side to Gonzalez to Taylor. Taylor's little shot up and rolls off the far side. Going to be rebounded on the far side. Going to be a tie-up, and that will go to the Vikings. 51.1 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Bounce pass near side to Montoya into the front court to Frias. Frias is going to drive it in. Her shot is going to be, looked like it was going to be a good block, but that's on Taylor. That is going to be number 4 on Ava Taylor. Oh, it's on Swetzik. That's a. So Frias will go to the line to shoot 2. This will be her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Up and good is Jasmine Frias, the senior. %, 18 of 44, but both of those free throws look pretty good. 6-point lead, 27, or 7-point lead, excuse me, 27 to 20. Meyer to Gonzalez, or to Jimenez, to Coffin over on the far side. Lexi Meyer with a shot up and no good, going to be rebounded on this near side by Montoya. And she hands it off now to Bruce. Shot is going to be up off the rim and no good, going to be rebounded. Nice block there by Taylor. Valley comes away with it. 3 is going to be up, and that's going to be off the backboard by Aubrey Montoya. You got to shoot the ball, girls. And it's one thing you've got to learn, and they got to be able to look at that clock and see what time is going on. But it's only a 4-point lead as we go to quarter number 4. The Mustangs lead at 27-23 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustangs with possession here, and it's going to be an over and back on the Mustangs. So start off quarter number 4 with a turnover, only up 4, 27-23. Valley to inbounds. They get it into Frias. Shot is going to be up and no good, but she is going to be fouled. She kind of bumped her way clear down into the post there, but that will be on Kiera Jimenez. Excuse me, that will be her first. So Frias to go to the line to shoot 2. She was just there moments ago, 2 for 2. And that is an air ball. So as good as the first 2 looked, that one looked just equally bad. So we'll see what happens here with free throw number 2. Shot is up, and that one is nothing but the bottom of the net for Frias. Far side to Gonzalez into the lane to Ramirez. Back up on the far side to Brooklyn Coffin. Near side to Meyer. Up top to Swetzik. Inbounds. Jelena Ramirez. Shot is going to be off the backboard. No good. Going to be rebounded by Frias. And she brings it up into the front court. Picks up her dribble. Now into the hands of Montoya into the front court. Montoya shot is going to be blocked and taken away by the Mustangs. Ball knocked out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. 7:17 to go here in quarter number 4. A lot closer game than I had anticipated. Mustangs not playing a real good ball game tonight. Layup is going to be up and no good. Not a good shot by Yelena Ramirez. That rebound goes to Aguilar. No foul call. That's going to be off of Fort Morgan out of bounds. I believe that was blocked out by Jimenez. Valley to inbounds, left baseline of their basket. As they finally get the ball to the Vikings. That'd be a 5-second call. Yep. Turnover by the Vikings. Could not get the ball in. Unofficially 25 turnovers. Marina Richards ready to come in for the Mustangs. She will replace Yelena Ramirez. Sweatzik brings the ball up into the front court, pass to Gonzalez, and it's going to be a kick ball, so the Mustangs will retain possession. They will inbound baseline, left baseline of their basket. No scoring here in this fourth quarter, 27-24. Excuse me, 1 point has been made. Ball is going to be taken away on the inbounds. Now the Mustangs with some full court pressure as Montoya gets it into the front court. She's going to drive it all the way down, knocked away from her, picked up in the corner by Litton. Going to be called, that will be to the Vikings. So Aguilar will come back in for the Vikings. Bruce will take a seat. 27-24, they get the ball in. It's going to be, finally going to be taken away by the Mustangs. And a blocking foul is going to be called. Lexi Meyer will go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul will be on Dudley. Be her 3rd. So Lexi Meyer to the line to shoot 2. She missed 2 in the second quarter. 6:26 to go here. Free throw in and out. 27-24 Lady Mustangs. Mustangs do average 35 points a game, but the Vikings only 17, so they're over that a little bit. Free throw is up and good by Meyer. 5 points on the night for freshman Lexi Meyer. Montoya into the hands of Frias. Ball is tipped away and taken by Frias in the back court. Ball is going to be tipped away. Nice job there by Coffin, and then it's going to be out of bounds. Not a good pass as she was trying to get it to Jimenez on the far side. Frias with the dribble being guarded by Meyer. Pass is going to be a tie-up, and that should be to the Mustangs. So turnover number 27 unofficially for the Valley Vikings. Meyer into the front court now to Brooklyn Coffin in the corner. Back up to Meyer. 5:49 to go. Mustangs up 4, 28-24. Meyer on the near side to Coffin. That pass into the lane. Layup is going to be up and no good, but Sweatzik will go to the line to shoot 2 as she was fouled on the shot. And that is on Frias. That will be her 4th. So Lauren Sweatzik will go to the line to shoot 2. And this is where the Mustangs can increase it here. They've got to hit their free throws. That one is up and good for Lauren Sweatzik. 9 points on the night for Sweatzik. Marquez back into the game for Brooklyn Coffin, and that just grazes the front of the rim, but Sweatzik gets her own rebound. Over to Marquez on the far side to Sweatzik. Sweatzik layup up and good. Lauren Sweatzik with 2. So nice job there by the Mustangs. 31-24. Up 7 with 5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball is going to be taken away. Lauren Sweatzik tried to give it to. She was over and back. I don't know why they didn't call it. Shot is going to be no good. Going to be rebounded in the corner by Marquez. And she goes down, but gets it back to Meyer. On the near side to Marquez. To Sweatzik. She's going to drive it in. Pick it back out to Meyer. Meyer with a jumper. Up and good. Lexi Meyer with the bucket. Mustangs up 9, 33-24. A timeout is going to be called by the Valley Vikings. It's going to be a full timeout. Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Rudy's Tires. With several locations across the area, there's always a Rudy's Tires location close by, and they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. So the Mustangs finally hitting a couple of shots here in the fourth quarter. Lexi Meyer with 3 points, along with Lauren Swetzik. Each one was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Valley with just a single free throw by Jasmine Frias. So they've outscored them by 5 here in quarter number 4. 4:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. So as we await the Lady Vikings to come out of their huddle, and they do, it will be Bruce to inbounds. And she will get it into Litvin. 9 points on the night for Ryan Litvin. Good pressure defense by Lauren Swetzik out high. Now hands it off to Dudley. Now they're going to call a tie-up. Nice job there by the Mustangs. Thought maybe they were going to call a foul, but that will be possession to the Vikings, so they will retain possession. As they look to get it in, they finally do get it in to Montoya. Out high, being guarded by Swetzik. Now double teamed out there with Richards. And that ball is going to be, it's going to be saved underneath, but off of, it's going to be off of Kiera Jimenez, not out of bounds. So the Vikings to inbounds, left baseline of their basket. Mustangs up 9, 33-24, 4:11 to go. I'm not sure what, just a warning on Fort Morgan, I believe, on the inbounds. So Valley gets the ball in, and it was going to be taken away by Melina Richards. Layup is going to be up and good. Melina Richards, and she takes the steal and gets the bucket. And now a foul is going to be called in the backcourt on the Mustangs. And that will be on Lauren Swetzik. I have that as her third. No shooting fouls yet, only 2 fouls, unless they put it up. 2 fouls apiece on each team here in quarter number 4. Bruce to inbound. She gets it in to Montoya, being guarded by Swetzik. 35-24, the Mustangs up 11. Ball taken away in the corner by Jimenez. Unofficially 29 turnovers by the Valley Vikings into the corner to Richards. Bounce pass to Swetzik. Far side, but that is going to be an intercepted pass. Shot is going to be up and no good, but they're going to call a blocking foul on Richards. That will be her first. And going to the line will be Addison Dudley. This will be her first trip to the line tonight. 3:41, Mustangs lead at 11, 35-24. Free throw is up and good. Free throw number 2 coming up, and that rolls around and finds the bottom of the net for Dudley. Mustangs go down, and the ball is going to be blocked out of bounds. Marquez at the bucket, but her shot is blocked. Mustangs will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Swetzik to trigger it in. Nair in the corner, up for 3, and that is an air ball. Going to be rebounded by Frias. And now a foul in the backcourt. That will be on Jimenez. That will be her second. Mustangs with pressure defense here once again. Into the front court to Aguilar. Almost taken. That's going to be a foul on Marquez as she tried to intercept that pass. And that will be foul number 2, I believe, on Marquez. So Brooklyn Gonzalez will go into the game. Brooklyn Gonzalez. How about Brooklyn Coffin will go into the game. Free throw line. That shot is going to be up and good by Sydney Bruce. So that was a 15 foul on the Mustangs. 8-point lead. Next free throw is no good. There was a infraction on the lane. Mustangs do get it in the backcourt, back to Marquez. 35-27, 3:16 to go. Far side to Coffin, back up to Marquez. Into the lane. Jimenez layup is going to be up and no good, and she is going to be knocked down and fouled. And if that is Frias, that will be her 5th. So Jasmine Frias will be disqualified from this contest with her 5th foul. Kira Jimenez will go to the line to shoot. Mustangs up 8, up 9. Kira Jimenez is 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Mustangs up 9. Mustangs still up 9. The ball rolls off to the side, going to be rebounded by Montoya. Mustangs with some pressure here. Still 3:05 to go. Mustangs with a steal. Melina Richards' shot is going to be up and good. Melina Richards with a steal and the bucket. Is Lipton, as she gets into the front court, she is going to be stripped, and then they're going to get it back, and then it's going to be off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers, 38-27, the Mustangs up 11. Lexi Meyer. Oh, not Lexi, that is going to be Lauren Swetsy. Stops to tie a shoe. Lexi out there. There's Lexi there. Brooklyn Gonzalez into the contest for the Mustangs. 2:48 to go. Up 11, 38-27. Plenty of time to inbound the ball, and they get it underneath into the corner. Now a 3, and that is going to be up and no good. Ball is going to be finally rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the far side. To Coffin, back up to Gonzalez on the near side now to Richards. That should be a reach foul, and it is. That will be on Lipton. That will be her 2nd. 38-27, 2:24 to go here. Mustangs inbound far side, front court. Look to get it in, They do get it in to Jimenez, and that shot is going to be up and no good. And her 2nd shot at the shot, and she is going to be fouled, so she will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is on Dudley. That will be her 4th. So Kiera Jimenez back to the line to shoot 2. Couple of bounces. Bends, shoots, and catches in front of the rim and goes in. Kitty Blake into the game for Melina Richards. 2:20 to go, 4th quarter. Mustangs up 12, 39-27. Free throw number 2. Oh, that's going to be short. Air ball. And that will be to the Vikings. Full court pressure once again by the Mustangs. Oh, nice steal there by Marquez. Up top, we need to take a shot here, girls. So we're going to call it for the double dribble. Officially 23 turnovers by the Mustangs, 31 by the Lady Valley Vikings. backcourt to Bruce, being guarded by Marquez. That ball is going to be tipped, taken away by Gonzalez. Nice job there by Brooklyn Gonzalez. Now off to Marquez. Here Jimenez, bounce pass underneath. Shot is going to be up and no good, but she is fouled on the shot. That is Brooklyn Coffin. And that foul will be on Addison Dudley. That will be her fifth. She will take a seat. Into the game will be Layla Hudak, the senior. Her first action here tonight. Mustangs lead by 12, 39-27. Brooklyn Coffin will go to the line for the first time tonight. Well, that's going to catch the front of the rim and no good. Brooklyn Coffin on the year is shooting at 46%, 13 of 28. A little more mustard on it there, and off the rim and no good, but main violation on Hudak. So Coffin will get the retry on foul shot number 2. That is going to be up and good, excuse me. 1 point on the night for Brooklyn Coffin. Mustangs up 13, 40-27. Out of the hands taken by the Mustangs. No reason to shoot, no hurry. They can come out and foul. Marquez to Coffin underneath the Blake. The shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Hudak, and then she is going to be called for the travel. Unofficially 34. Not sure where the Valley Viking girls weren't sure what was going on there. They were setting up like it was their ball. So Coffin to inbounds. The ball is going to be taken away on the inbounds by the Vikings. And now the Vikings turn it back over. There's no hurry. There's no rush. They're up 13. Throw it away once again. Now a tie-up has been called, and that will belong to the Mustangs. Far side, Brooklyn Gonzalez gets it in to Marquez. 40-27, bounce pass to Blake. Now to Coffin underneath. Shot is going to be up and no good. Marquez back out front to Blake. Blake's going to shoot it. Up and no good. There's no reason to shoot it. You're up 13 with just over a minute to go. So a foul on the Mustangs that will send. Is going to be a foul on Charlotte Marquez. That will be her third. That will send Aguilar to the line to shoot 2. She is 1 of 4 so far. Minute 2 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball rolls around and falls in. Next free throw up and also good for Aguilar. Pressured by the Vikings, the Mustangs into the front court. Off to Jimenez, down to Gonzalez on the far side, under a minute to go. Gonzalez picks up her dribble, now she's going to hand it off to Jimenez. Now a foul on the far side, that will be Sydney Bruce, that will be her third. So that will send Jimenez back to the line to shoot 2. Free throw is up and nothing but the bottom of the net for Kiera Jimenez. 11 points on the night for Jimenez, the junior from Fort Morgan. Setting up the defense here once the ball is put back in play. Off the back rim and no good, going to be rebounded off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. So it'll be possession to the Vikings with 41.6 seconds. They lead it by 12, 41-29. Ball down court, going to be intercepted by Kaylee Blake, 47 unofficially turnovers. Back to Marquez, 30 seconds. The Mustangs will come away victorious tonight. They will move to 10-9, 4-5 in league play. We got left now. See if there's any more free throws that are going to be. And then it's into the hands of Gonzalez. Her layup is going to be up and good for Montoya. And this comes to an end. That shot is up and no good by Blake. Going to be rebounded by Montanez. So we will head to halftime, and that halftime is going to be brought to you by the halftime post-game show. Let's try the post-game show. That's going to be brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com. We will have a special by Ben Bleck, and then we will be back with numbers from the girls' game as the Mustangs win it by a score of 41-31 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.